Hello, hello, hello. Anybody home? Anybody home? Okay, okay. Um, first live, first time I'm going live, testing the go live option on YouTube. Um, um, okay. So I'm going live, um, just because I wanted to touch base on this particular topic. It's very important to my audience. I'm very passionate about people with disability. As a nurse, I'm very passionate about people with disability, taking care of people and meeting their needs, regardless of diagnosis or whatever, right? So, um, my main reason of coming live is just to quickly touch on the autism spectrum disorder um, that kids and adults they go through every day with this challenge, with this disability, and on top of that, our society, um, people are still not educated enough on the autism diagnosis, right? And and as a parent, um, I would hate um, for my audience or my community or my fans or my subscribers to um, be part of the negativity or share the negative light on such diagnosis. So, autism is a disorder. It's in a spectrum. It's a particular disorder, it's a neurological disorder. And when I've seen so many times on the news that somebody with autism was beaten up or bullied and they couldn't defend themselves, or somebody with autism, um, because with autism comes behavior issues. Somebody with autism attacked somebody, and they got this and that happened. I just want you guys to know that empathy, empathy and love and positive energy. That's all we need in this world. That's all we need. You're diagnosed with autism. You have everything else you're dealing with, and then you have our society too, that most people don't have the time to get to know about this disease, and most people don't have the time. They don't care, right? Um, I am very big on shedding a positive light and having empathy for anybody that I come across with, whatever you're going through, regardless of what you're going through. I I always create room for love in my heart. And I just want to put it out there that bullying, people get bullied. Everybody get bullied. I was bullied as a child. I'm not autistic. I was bullied severely as a child. I was able to um, adapt. I was able to pull through. I was able to figure out how to deal with my situation, deal with my bullies and the the um, the pain and the suffering that I went through all these years. I was able to figure it out. But people with autism, most of them lack lack that that advantage to be able to pull through. Yeah, they lack that part of being able to understand and being able to know what they how they can adapt and how to cope and how to pull through. And when you see that, when I see that, it breaks my heart. because we are all humans. We are still humans, and we still share the same air. We breathe the same air. It's no different. We breathe the same air. It's just the way they see things is not the way we see things. We see things. And what is even normal? When we say, oh, he's not normal, oh, she's not normal, oh, he's not 100%, oh, he's disabled, or he has challenges, or he has disability. What is our definition of normal? What do we categorize as normal? What do we think it's normal? What is normal for you might not be normal for me. What is normal for me might not be normal for them. They don't have that luxury to understand that, okay, this is how the world works. This is how the world will end up in. This is how it actually works. They don't have that luxury at all. And it pains me, it breaks my heart when I see them go through what they go through in at school. They've already been given that name. Oh, she's autistic, oh, he's autistic, and the expectations for them are very low. People have very low expectations of them. Anybody that hears the word autism, the first thing that comes to mind is, oh, they are good with computer. These kids are the kids that they won't understand. They don't know. They won't be able to comprehend. Some of them have the comprehension, but it's just they comprehend differently. It's not the way your comprehension works. That's the way their comprehension works, you know. And teachers, their main, they at school, all they want to do is deal with the behavior. Let's deal with the behavior part of this. Oh, let's not do too much about teaching them and doing this and doing that. Oh, it's all about behavior. Oh, let's get the child to stop jumping too much. Oh, let's get the child to stop plugging their ears when they hear noises. No, you still have to teach them. They are still entitled for your expertise. They are still entitled for them to be taught. They are still entitled for that. They only need to be directed. They only need for somebody, just one person. They only need only one voice, only one person to fight for them, to speak for them, to say, you know what, it's okay to be different. We are different. We are not the same. It's okay to be different. I'm here. I can hear you. I can hear you. And I wish we can educate ourselves on this topic of autism. The same way I'm passionate about autism and the spectrum is the same way I'm passionate about every other thing. Both people that are in prison and people that are doing that have other things that has been a barrier for them to live a full blessed life. I'm still passionate about everything else. But this topic today, I just woke up and it's been bothering me. It hurts that stigma is still there. It hurts that when you see a child that is autistic at church or at the mall, and instead of saying hello, or you walk around them, you walk past them like they are some kind of a disease, or they are some kind of a threat, because of the way they are acting and because of the way they are behaving, and I just want to put it out there to my subscribers. My first time of going live, I want to start with positivity and love. I'm a firm believer of I'm a firm believer of sending love, spreading love and positive energy, and everything, peace, and unity, and everything that has to do with love. I'm a firm believer of that. People would think, oh yeah, what is she talking about? Oh, what is she doing? I'm not here to force your hand or to pressure you into doing or into listening or having empathy, but it would be nice to look at it in a different perspective, to look at it in a different light, and think, if I were in their shoe, if I were to have been diagnosed of autism today, what would life have what would life look like for me? How would I have coped? How would I have come this far? How would I why would how what would have been? Would I have been in the situation that I am today, or where I am today, or have achieved what I have achieved today? Think about it that way, and see how it is every day of your life. You wake up, you have this diagnosis with you, you have this label, you have this stigma, and all you can do is, deep down, you're crying for help. That voice, that little tiny voice inside you, is crying for help, and nobody can hear you. Nobody cares to hear you. I'm sorry, but it's just that we by now, as advanced as our society is by now, we should have gotten to the point that we have to make room for everybody. Life is very short. Life is short. You treat somebody the way you would expect another person to treat you. As an individual, if I would hate for somebody to kick me in the back or kick me in the butt, I wouldn't want to do that same to somebody else. It's just like when you're taking care of patients, and the patient you're taking care of, he didn't even know he's an officer. He fought for our country, and now he's in bed. He or she can't even do much for themselves. They are in bed, and when you come in to give care to them, the first thing you see is the appearance, is the way they are laying in bed. So to some people, the first judgment you go with is, oh, another day, another old bullshit. No. There was once a time a strong, a great individual lives in that body, still lives in that body. But because of circumstances, they can't do what they used to do. They can't be brave the way they used to be brave. They can't fight the way they used to fight. Sickness or something has taken over. They cannot breathe the way they used to breathe. And what do you do in that situation? Do you go by their disease, by their sickness, by their diagnosis? No. You care for them first as a human being. You love them first. You provide the best possible care for them. That's the first thing you do. The first thing you do is you stand with them. You walk with them. You figure out how you and he or she can get to where they need to get health-wise. You work, it's a partnership, right? Before anything else. You don't come in and you say, oh wow, what is that? No, it's the same thing as people with autism. Autism is their diagnosis. Yes, we know that. But you look at them first as a human being, as an individual with potential, but limited. They are limited because of the diagnosis. You look at them and you don't tell your children, you don't tell your kids, you don't tell family, oh, stay away. He has a disorder, he has disability. Oh, don't play with them. they won't understand. They cannot understand how to return playtime. They don't know. They don't know how. No. You treat them first with empathy, with equality, with love, with compassion. I'm a nobody. Oh, yes. Not everybody, I don't know if anybody will come across this live video, but for my first time going live, I want to shed a positive light on something that I wake up every day and I wish people will see the potential in these individuals. They are just struggling to figure our word out. This word, it's like a puzzle to them. They are just working hard, struggling to fit in our society. They are not just the only ones that get bullied. For everybody out there that is fighting and battling and is fighting to be heard because you're getting bullied at school, at church, at work, hear me. Don't stop fighting. There is still good out there in the world. There is still somebody out there that loves you. There is still somebody out there that has empathy. There is still somebody out there that cares. I care. I love you. I hear you. And I hope we can work together as a community, as a society. I hope we can work together. I hope love will rule instead of hate. I hope that the bullies, people that are bullying you, will find somebody that can still hear them. Because somebody doesn't just wake up and start bullying people. There's a history. There's something going on. They too might be crying for help, but nobody can hear them. And the best they can do is to take it out on somebody, the next person. We all deserve to be loved. We all deserve to be cared for. So I'm hoping that people will start changing their understanding. I hope that people will start getting help, the help that they need. Both bullied and the bully and the bullied. I pray and I hope we will all seek out for help any way we can. If your passion is singing and it makes you feel good, do it. If your passion is going to shelters and prison and visiting people that are in need, that need help, do it. It's all about shedding love, shedding light onto darkness. It's all about love. It's all about caring. It's all about peace. Please, let's stop using the diagnosis autism as an excuse to make life quite uncomfortable for these individuals, to make life more uncomfortable. Let's educate ourselves more about this topic and stop the stigma. Today you bullied somebody with autism. Do you know tomorrow? Tomorrow is quite unknown. You know, where I come from, we say the day is not over. You don't count the day over until night falls. You don't say, oh, Wednesday is done, has come and gone, without it getting dark. The night has to come. We go through the night. And once the clock strikes 12 midnight, that's when you count Wednesday dawn. That's when you say, yes, Wednesday is done. So you don't count somebody out yet until there is a reason to say, yes, I count them out. That's it. They are done. So please, let's unite. Let's unite. Let's educate ourselves. And let's love more and hate less. Thank you, guys. I'm going to stop right now because I have an appointment. So I'm going to stop right here. I hope I said enough on this topic, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.